the diagram in front of you. Corporation, 3 divisions. I wrote the rules and tools for divisions in 1985 and 86. I invented it. And that's why they call me the godfather of credit. So every division or entity will have $250,000 of credit. That equals $1 million. But we're going to talk about corporate credit. What you did to your personal credit is sad. Most of you screwed it up. You brought the pain home. You didn't know how to play. Understand your personal credit? No, corporate credit. This is free money. How the blank are you going to get where you want to go without the money? I'm going to show you how I can get you $1 million corporate credit. You get to write off the interest rate in the credit card and take away all your excuses. If the banks and grocery stores today file bankruptcy on locations and get a tax credit for screwing up, all you've done is went home and went boo-hoo-hoo. 11 cities filed bankruptcy too. So they're still in business. So the problem with all of you, I'm sorry, you didn't know how to play. If you did, you wouldn't be listening to me. You'd maybe try to be some competition. But the reality is I've already done $51 billion of credit for my clients. Stop bringing the pain home. Become a certified CFO and program your brain to millionaire status, please. Now let's show you exactly what needs to be done. July 9th, 1869, a corporation became a legal person. That's very simple. Your structure is the key. Let's say you have a corporation. Oh, good. There's about 10 things you're definitely going to want to change after meeting me. On top of that, no matter if you're making money, all right, when you get in an audit, they're going to kick your ass. You see, you're not doing the right way. There's a structure, and you got to stop bringing the pain home. See, the biggest problem we have of receiving and reaching a goal happens to be you. You're your biggest problem, the lack of knowledge. So I'm going to coach you for 90 days, maybe a lifetime. I'm going to do work for you. So the bottom line is there's 1,000 steps to the $1 million dream. Only 1,000. You can't even screw it up. All you got to do is follow along. Ultimate goal. Now, my programs, I've always wanted to do one thing. I want to give you 100% of your money back, or up to times 10 in personal business credit wherever you invest in me. See, I want to take away your excuses. And yes, I'm the incorporator for rich and famous people for 44 years. Even my program for people coming out of prison. Ricky Ross, free rate, Ricky Ross up to $4 million. Thomas, literally millions of dollars too, to start his business. So let's understand, when you started your business, what did you do? You sit down and have the kitchen table meeting. That's what everybody does, have a kitchen table meeting. All right, they ask themselves, some questions. Where are we going to get the money, honey? And what do they do? Let's basically do what? Let's jack up the cards. Let's put a loan on our house. Let's screw it up. Well, that's what everybody does. And then they bring the pain home. See, this hurts the family. And as a kid, I didn't have a family. I was too busy being used and abused, eating out of a damn trash can. So I had to get out of hell. If I build you the cash credit, I expect you to do something with it. Maybe you'll put it in a hedge fund, get up to $8,000, $15,000 a month, write off the interest rate in the credit card. That's kind of like free money. The ultimate goal, you got 16 ways to be an investor. My legacy is simple. The Ray Reynolds University. My son and my daughter, they're basically officers of the corporation. When I die, they take over. Now, I need you to write down today's date and project 90 working days. See, what you're going to do is think about what you really want to do, and I got to reprogram your brain. You have to understand the truth. And again, I won't show you anything I didn't obtain myself in the mansions, yachts, and Lamborghinis. Now, second quarter's ended. You're in your third quarter now. Now, understand something. Right now, you have 163 days left of the year. Your time is just precious because you got 163 days. If you don't get that corporation, the divisions now, you screwed up. I don't control time, neither do you. Your goal should be $1 million of cash credit now, all right, and $5 million of cash money next year. But the next year is called checkbook money. Time, I can't waste it. In 2009, didn't matter, I'm worth billions and millions of dollars. Simple, all right? God allowed me to go in a coma, but I got a chance to come back and help you. So July 4, 2009, we took out one of the yachts in the backyard. Then I found myself the next day in a coma. This week is the 13-year anniversary. I did get to hear someone trick my wife to sign a POA, I did hear they asked if I was a donor. They're going to rip up my heart and not give it back. But then the choice was simple. Jesus basically told me I can stay in peace or I can go back as long as I help people for the next 13 years. My 13 years are up. See, this information is a gift from God He gave me to give you. Are you paying attention, turning these up today? You got choices. So if you believe in God, I want to make sure you believe in something. You already believe in me. The goal is very simple. I'm not here to hurt you, but I can change your life because God gave me the ability to do that for you. So your goal is simple. How many days you have left in this year? 163. Every day you better be running to get things done. And let me do most of the work for you anyway. So let's get past go. I'll show you the Lamborghinis, the Duffys. I'll show you the mansions. I've reached every goal I've ever had. By the time I was 26. The only goal I don't have currently is getting in front of thousands of people at a time. I even hold the record for the highest kick on the planet. I wanted to prove white men do jump and stupid people say we don't. Understand something, the Duffys, all right, the race boats in the backyard, the helicopters, the U-Dog, the yachts, and the Ferraris. Don't you forget it. Because you got the right to go get your own too, but you better use Ray's rules because what you've been doing hasn't been working. So let's understand, don't bring the pain home. Become a certified CFO and basically reprogram your brain to millionaire. Now, you can rebuild your credit yourself. Well, I tell everybody you can do it yourself. It's very simple. What you want to do is basically write down the word section 611. You want to Google that. It'll take you right here. Ultimate goal is going to be up to you. So remember, credit repair is a fraud. Okay, it's very simple. It's a fraud. All right, I didn't say it. The Federal Trade Commission says it every day. But they don't have the, you know what, to get their assets. They're not even allowed to collect money up front, but they do. So you got a choice. I'll give you the first 25 steps today. I want you to get your credit reports now, free. Give me the report numbers if you want me to do the work for you. I want you to pull out your Social Security card out of your personal wallet. I want you to read the card and realize that's what started your 1040 tax return. When you read the card front and back, it'll say do not laminate, don't use for ID purposes, and it'll say Property Assessment Administration, not you, which is the IRS, by the way. That's how you get your 1040 tax return. That's step number 2. And remember, don't you bring the pain home again. Now, when you got your paycheck, the first one, what happened? Simple. You got your paycheck, you're going to plan to pay all these bills. Oh, goody. Then you go, what happened to my check? Simple. You got your leftover after they took their cut. We all work for the IRS. We're all a bunch of ducks. Quack, quack, quack. But the reality is very simple. All right. They also give you the other chance to play under the SS4. So understand something under the Constitution of 14th Amendment. You don't have to be a duck unless you want to keep being a duck. That's up to you. All right. Statement of guarantee. I'm going to guarantee what I say I'm going to do for you, but you got to be part of the program and you have to follow through. The ultimate goal is very simple. As you do this, let's understand. Do not apply for credit. Do not jack up your card. So let's watch this page right here. Okay, it's like anyone else. If you did the credit repair flaky thing for a couple of years and got ripped off for a couple $1,000, that's because you thought they had a damn magic wand. You might as well, hide your head under your blankets. You have to rebuild your credit. You can't have your past chasing your future. You'll never get there then. So negotiate or do something, take them to small claims or dispute process you can do for you. If you want me to do it, simple, or do the work for you. So the goal is simple, to get your score to a 750 score, because that's what I want to do for every one of you. Now, I created rapid scoring for mortgage companies 34 years ago and rapid refresh. This is where it makes the score go up, up and away and creates green lights. She's got a 651 for 4 years. She can't figure why she's getting no green lights, and the reality is because she's listening to her tax attorney and the bank saying only use half your credit cards. Right here, come on, it's right there. No green lights on the bottom here. So I do a rapid refresh, all right, and I create green lights over here and get her corporate credit. The ultimate goal is very simple. Someone who files bankruptcy, him and his wife, told they can't get credit for 10 years. Not true, and I told him flat out, well, I want you to listen because I'm giving you a credit card now. See, what people tell you, I'm sorry, it's like they have this bad information. It's like when I was a kid, money for a rainy day. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. When I was a kid, I thought the grown-ups were stupid. Because I write with both hands, talk at the same time, have an IQ over 203, and have total recall. And I still think they're stupid. It's simple. Love and collection accounts right there. What do? I give him $3,000 so he can help solve his problem and his mess. So understand something today. I can get you and guarantee you $750. But you got to pay attention and be part of the program. You got to follow the rules and the tools. And you can't blame anybody else when you screw up. You have to own it. You got to man up and woman up. So I want to make sure you get a specialist. If you don't have one, you call 800-510-3338. You get assigned to a specialist. If you want to rebuild your credit yourself, it's simple. I wrote the #1 book on that, and I sell for $499. All right, you can do it yourself. I'll even put you in a class on Saturday at 8 a.m. in the morning. I'll read the book to you, and we'll do the work together. So I'll basically consult you. Then I'm going to pop you a $500 credit card. I want you to reimburse yourself. If you want me to do the work with rebuilding and the rapid rescore, I'm going to charge you $999 because I'm going to guarantee you $750 and put you in classes too. Ultimate goal. All right. So that $1,000 cash card I give you reimburses what you invested in the first place. That's the goal, to take away your excuses. Hey, come on, you waste $50 every other day. You piss away $1,000 a month. Why don't you invest back in yourself and get on track? Take a picture of this page today. Zelle, Zelle, Zelle. Why? I'm the recipient. RayRaceCredit.com. Bank wire, transfer, deposit, or wire. So understand, if you give me referrals, I'll give you 10% back to you or build more for you. Now remember, you got 800-536-3216. Live with me, 6 days a week, having fun. That's the ultimate goal. So let's remember today, it's very simple. All right, I need you to do some work now. You got that tablet and pen? I need you to get off the national mailing list because you did it to yourself. I want you to opt out for 5 years or a lifetime. The phone number is 888-567-8688. It'll help stop half the robocalls too, step number 4. From there, you got to start planning the problem. Hey, I don't understand why you, every one of you, did not look behind the curtain how something worked. That's what I've done since I was a little boy. So planning the problem is pretty simple. You allowed your friend, family member to rip you off. You know you did. Then we have to plan the problem from now on and look at safety credit. Your cards in your purse or wallet need a sticky. The limit, 25%, you maintain that forever. You never go past 29%. That way you can maintain a $750 more. Your banks and grocery stores, they bankrupt locations right up on their taxes. They get a tax credit. Good job for screwing up. You go home and go boo-hoo-hoo because you don't know how to play. Every dashboard says 0 to 29%. How do I know? I'm the one that drove that, set it out for Ken Yarborough years ago. He was security chief at TRW in Asperian. 0, all right, to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. You need that sticky and follow the discipline and quit stealing the money from your family in the first place. Step 5, people lose a job, have an emergency. What do? Simple. All right, they all do the same thing. It's amazing. They run out of time, they run out of money, then go jack up their personal credit cards. I don't understand how anybody could hurt their family when I wrote the rules and tools, and I've been broadcasting or online and in person for 44 years, how not to hurt your family. But again, let's pretend today you need $5,000 now. Go ask your friends and family in the bank. They're not going to say no. They always do. You're the one who probably helps everybody. When you need help, they don't help you at all. Isn't that fun? Here's a $5,000 card in my hand. If I had to max it out today, the payment is $50 a month. You waste that every other day. There you go, some safety credit. They also say you waste $140 a week. If true, these are $50,000 cards. If I max them out, the payment is $612.26. So what the average person wastes or pisses away a given month, you can maintain safety credit. You got 2 pizza pieces or the restaurant locations. Let's use some common sense. It's very simple. Step 6. So as we play the game, reaching your goal, believe in yourself. I believe in God and I believe in me. When I broke the record for the highest kick on the planet, I was kicking the door jam at 10. When I kicked the basketball hoop, they'll go, what? So how could they ever say white man can't jump? That's the stupidest thing I ever heard from a bunch of stupid people. You got to realize to see it, believe, and go get it. The only thing holding you back is you. And if you got a corporation, there's a lot you need to learn, believe me. But again, that's up to you too. So as we play today, write down, all right, Ray's rules one more time. And I'm going to show you exactly what you did wrong. Okay, simple. If you allow me to build you a couple cars up to 100,000, all right, you use 29%, that will give you 71,000 of safety credit, case blankets, a fan, lost your job, or pandemic. See, the world is difficult to live in. It's not easy. But the reality is you got a choice. It's going to be up to you. See it, believe it, go get it. So, Ray Reynolds, the Credit Hour, how can I help you? How fast can I get you a 750? I don't know. Yeah, I'm the godfather of credit. Why don't I know? Because I haven't analyzed your credit. Oh, you want one of those BS answers. You must have hired a credit repair company before, right? 3 years. How much did you pay a month? See, it's even against federal law for them to receive a payment every month. So you got ripped off for about $4,200. How's it make you feel? You should be pissed off. Why don't you call your bank and charge it all back and put fraud? Why don't you call the Federal Trade Commission and file a damn complaint? See, you got to get past this silliness. You thought they had a magic wand. There's no such thing. The magic's in you. So the bottom line is once you get in the program, you decide which one. We're going to analyze you within 10 working days. Then we're going to basically tell you exactly what you need to do while we do the rest for you. That way you get a true answer. And that way I guarantee it. Thank you for calling. So what happens is everybody does the same silly thing. They take their money and their credit from their family, they start a business and screw it up and bring the pain home. And once they screw up that car, they drop their score and goes, well, I can't get any more. Silly. I don't get it. Ray's rules. I've been teaching and preaching for 44 years. Where you been? Don't you bring that pain home. Step 7. You become a certified CFO. It's very simple. There's that kitchen meeting. You sit down with your partner of life. What are we going to do? We're going to basically put a loan on the house and use our credit cards to go start a business. Talk about stupid. That's Dumb and Dumber. All that does is hurt the family. It's ridiculous. Now, we all got a sad story. Nobody gives a crap. Nobody gave a damn when I'm on the pier eating out of a trash can. No one asked where my mommy and my daddy were. They don't give a damn. They never have. So let's understand, all right, your sad story. Get over it. You can only feel sorry for yourself for 3 seconds. Done. My first coma, 5.5. I was crippled for life. Jesus has been talking to me since I was 4. The voice and said, get up. I got up in pain. Last coma, 2009. There I am, dead. Well, that kind of sucks. So now I look like, you know what I look like when I'm dead? But we took out one of the yachts in the backyard, large as U-Dock in Huntington Harbor. Isn't that fun? H1N1. So this information is a gift from God. I pray you listen today and turn these up. God's delays aren't God's denials. Fall off, get back on. The only problem we got reaching a goal is you. You're the one getting your own way. Now let's learn what a corporation is. It's simple. It's a legal person. 98% who get them use their home address. That's kind of dumb. Everybody knows where you live. You're on a mailing list. Wow. But I learned at 7.5. Corporation's a legal person. Went to the library for 2 years. I created my own blueprint because it didn't exist. Your blueprint is right here. It's called me. Pay attention. It can sue or be sued. I even set up divisions in 85 and 86. So let's understand what I did at 7.5. And by the time I was 9, I'm the founder of Helping Hand Industries. 100,000 in the mail. Got named in the movie Dave. What'd you do? Simple. Ray's rules. See, I want you to understand, everything I do is rules and tools. One of my books is called Setting the Tone for the Family. Okay, by the way, I'm a pastor, a real one, okay? But I tell you like it is, and I'm a sinner too. But the reality is simple. Everything in my life is a policy and a rule. Has to be. For instance, basic or rule. My wife or my kids, and I have 6 kids and 7 grandkids, they get in any friend's car. If they get in a car, they have to click a picture of the license plate. Doesn't matter whose it is. And on my phone, I have that 360 app so I can track them, okay, since the moment they leave. All right, when we get into the car, I have a procedure for that too. We all get into the passenger side. So then I can protect them. Okay, get in the car, lock the door, walk around, unlock the door, I get in. I lock the door, and then I put on my seatbelt and start the car. See, life is a procedure. When I invented Car Finder and gave the procedure for women how to get in their car and open the door, because the light goes on, look in the back seat before you get your butt in that car. This world's getting crazier every day. You might want to get my book called Setting the Tone in the Future too. But again, we got Ray's rules and Daddy's rules. You see, there's a problem in this world. You got to protect. I have rules for everything. My closet knows what I'm wearing for the next 32 days. When are you going to follow the rules? But again, that's up to you because you're a grown-up. But why did you bring the pain home? Lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man or woman. We're not stupid, but you didn't look behind the curtain. That's your own damn fault. We get one SSN from the IRS. Quack, quack, you're a duck, so am I. We get one SS4. But divisions, because of me, get tax IDs. Isn't that fun? So you got a chance to try as many times as you want to and don't bring the pain home ever. But again, that's up to you. See, you got to understand something. All right? I want you to think about your Social Security card. Mama got it when you were born at the hospital, if it's that, Nixon took the gold standard out, or you got it yourself to basically get a job when you're probably 13 or 14 years old. Did you know the SSN from the IRS creates your 1040 tax return, and it's actually called an SS5 form. And then the SS4 is tax ID. So what you got is tax, 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 or you got no tax to your profitable. Why didn't you play this game? I did it since I was 9 years old. Are these on? Are you just not paying attention? What's wrong with you? Why don't you slap yourself twice and wake up? I mean, you got to understand, you got the chance to go get to millionaire and billionaire. And I get to coach you. And I only brought in 4.6 billion myself, and that kind of fun for corporation. But I did 51 billion for my clients. Isn't that fun? So you could play if you want to, but then you got to start using corporate credit. It's free money. You get to use it to finance the business, write up the instant credit card. And if you screw up, you get to write that off too. Wow. Why aren't you a CFO? What's wrong with you? Tax, 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 no tax, you're profitable. What a concept. But again, this is what I want you to do for your life, but do what you want. Let's understand. When I get into the Ferrari today, that's worth about $4 million, it's not mine. If I drive the Lamborghini, one of them, boom, 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 it's not mine either. Isn't this fun? See, your goal is simple to play. Let me get you a couple of cards for up to 100,000 and maintain that 29%. Then if you have rent or a mortgage, then you get your Walmart, your Sam's Club, your Capital One. All right, you basically get your Chase. All right, you get your American Express, your B of A, about 5 cards. Then you maintain your personal credit and let it be boring. And your goal should be to have a break-even life. You want to be a millionaire? If you're in one of my lectures, live one, and you raised your hand, I ask you to leave. See, I don't screw around, okay? Because you don't want to be a millionaire. Because if you're a millionaire, you can't keep $1 million. Taxation will kill you. So again, break even over here. Quit bringing the pain home. Very simple to do. All right, and you can reprogram your brain, all right, into millionaire status. So here's your balancing act. The only thing you have to do is don't jack up cars and don't apply. Wow, that's pretty hard. If you do, you get a timeout. We might violate or kick you out of the program. Well, you've got no choice. Line 10 in your face, SS4. It says banking and credit purposes. There's that free money from the IRS. So you write it all off. Tax, 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 or no tax, you're profitable. I wonder how soon you want to be a certified CFO. Corporation, $1 million of credit, 10 accounts per division and corp. That's 10 credit cards. That will equal $1 million of cash credit. This is a credit life. Okay, and then you got 5 more cards, and you got 9 lines of credit too. So between now and the end of the year, you should allow me to build you as much as you need. Okay, simple, up to the $1 million. And again, the corporation, because the gift is very simple. You'll learn more in this overview than you've learned in your life how to put it together anyway. So understand, corporate credit is not taxable. Wow, it's free. And you get to write it off if you screw it up. And you stop bringing the pain home. What a concept. Not legal or accounting device, reprogramming you to millionaire. What do you have to maintain? It's right in front of you. Jack up a card during the program, you're out. Jack up one of mine, you're out for life. But I'll still help you. But again, you might have to start something again. So understand, corporation gets cash credit. So does every division. What does it take to get your dream and write it off at the same time? All right, you got a corp. You probably paid thousands for a damn piece of paper and didn't learn diddly squat. You sit there going, what do I do next? Again, I can build you up to $1 million of credit per division. 89 ways to use the division. It's like me, I don't like to shop. All right, the bottom line, when I wanted my Rolex, it was simple. I set up a division for jewelry. I got it for a wholesale price. It sent me the watch. I don't have to pay for 30 days. Simple. I put a loan on the watch. All right, paid the invoice, and then the leftover money went in the bank to maintain the payment on the watch I got for free. Why would I want to pay for something that I can play the game because I think I'm pretty damn smart? Again, second quarter's ended. Third quarter's began, and you're sitting there going, beep, 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 beep. Get off your ass. Yes. You have 163 days left of this year. If your divisions aren't set up, your corporation, everything done correctly to build credit, you won't be ready for next year. Your goal is simple. Next year, 2023, a corporation done this year, next year will be 2 years. You're allowed up to 150,000 line of credit per division, times 9. By the way, that's checkbook money. Checkbook money is up to $5.4 million of checkbook money. But again, do you really want to play? Because right now you need your corporate in your 3 divisions. That's the key to being ready now and next week and next year. But that's up to you. Your goal is to be a certified CFO. If they can do it using borrow money is not taxable, so can you. Ultimate goal is very simple. All right, reprogramming you into millionaire. Now remember, all cash credit cards for corporation require a certified CFO. And I turn you into a certified CFO. But I use my $10 million of dashboard and I pop you credit using my history. If you want to do real estate franchise, leveraging money, profit sharing, great. Every division, I need you to write down a division equals a bucket of money. A bucket of money. See, here's the thing with you. When you take your personal money to invest in something, all right, that's called stupid. When you screw it up, you lose your personal money, have shitty credit, and you brought the pain home and it didn't work. That's called double dum-dum. But if you did it my way using corporate credit, when you write off the credit and the interest rate, if you screwed it up, you write that off too. You never bring the damn pain home. But again, you're going to retire someday. All right, why? Because then your bills don't go away, but your 401k goes bye-bye like they're going now. Good luck with that. So you might want to take corporate credit and invest in a hedge fund if you don't what you really want to do. Up to $8,000 to $15,000 a month. 16 ways to invest and become an investor as a corporation. If you don't have my Millionaires Founders Kit that I used to sell for $5,000 at the Bonaventure for 32 years, you might want to get a copy of it. It has 1,000 steps in it, the books, the CDs, the books, the CDs, and then you get to have fun, but that's up to you. It's $999 if you Zelle, bank wire transfer deposits, but that's up to you. Keep in mind our goal is simple. Why don't you do this right now, just for the fun of it? Nobody's watching it. And this one go, quack, quack, I'm a duck, and this one go, hell no, I'm not going to bring the pain home again. SSN, you get tax every dollar you bring in. SS4 is no tax till you're profitable. Why don't you learn how to play? Okay, you can play within the rules and win. I write you a check for $1 million. Oh, goody! You act like you're rich. Until you sit down and realize, out of $1 million, you get to keep $375. Every time somebody wins the lottery, or AGT, and all this other stuff, I got no, you don't. You got $375. It's simple. It's all you get. If you would have put the check in the corporation or division of you, and you set up the pension plan, annuities, profit sharing, medical, dental, insurance, policy company, car, on, you don't pay any tax till you're profitable. How do you think rich and famous people don't pay any damn tax? You see, you got step number 8 today. Mary Simple, nice lady, makes $250,000 a year. What does she do? She wants to start a restaurant. She uses 98,000 on her personal credit. Her score is 800 plus, and then it drops to a 591. Then she called her CPA and attorney. What did I do? She gave me each 10,000 apiece. Well, they said they're doing what they normally do. Sorry, they have no idea how to be an entrepreneur, how to build the credit and all the pieces. Okay, but what did Mary do? When she bankrupted her restaurant because she's a corporation, they sued her. She guaranteed it too. She lost her home. See, if you don't have divisions and do what the banks and the grocery stores do in your face or cities, you're still a duck. Because when they sue you, you can't duck. But if you have a corporation, 3 divisions, and divisions screwed up, you got other pieces you can try. Your banks and grocery stores do this in your face every day, and you don't pay attention. You don't have to bring the pain home in the first place. You never had to. But again, that's you becoming a CFO. Ultimate goal, stop bringing the pain home. Ultimate goal's up to you. So remember, grocery stores and banks do this all the time. Okay, in front of you. They use basically branch numbers, all right, tax IDs and subsidiaries. Your goal should be using a division, all right, literally with a tax ID, so you have the chance to try and don't bring the pain home. See, you can learn to play if you want to. Step number 9. But as you do this, it's like when cities file bankruptcy, you all sit there going, not a damn thing. I went to the court building. I want to look and tear apart and look behind the curtain on everything. So understand, the United States of America Incorporated set up 50 corporations. They're called states. Ray Reynolds, the Credit Hour, how can I help you? You have a corporation. No, you have an LLC. Here we go. All right, so what else? So, what do you want me to do? So you want your corporation, all right, to get credit. Fantastic. All right. Can I ask a couple questions? All right. So I said you have a corp. You said no. Okay, that's very simple. All right. A LLC is a corporation. So you don't even know what you have. Did you file your 1120 with the tax ID? So I can repeat this every day. What's an 1120? Here we go. How old is the corp? Have you checked the state to see if it's active? They usually make them not active after about 24 months or less. So you got to get me to analyze you, figure out what needs to be done, and then I'll tell you how fast I can get you credit. Well, it depends on you. I mean, Mia here, I got her a credit card within 4 days. Okay. Gerald took 14 months, but he just nickel and dimed it together. And he keeps treating me like I'm Kmart. Okay. So again, how fast you want to step up to the plate. In other words, sir, man up. Okay. I have to analyze you. You have to invest money. I'm $3,000 an hour. I'm $25,000 a day, 44 years. But on the workshops and the webinars, you can ask questions. And you get that for free. So pay attention. Thank you for calling. Now, states. Let's understand. In your face, you accept things. I do not accept anything. Okay. I want to know how it works. I want to tear it apart. 20, 50, whatever it is. The United States of America, it's 50 corporations or states. States is corporations, they're cities. So in your face, they're planning the problem. If it blows up in their face and you're sitting there complaining about rich and famous people, and you're going blah, blah, blah. They even invented a Chapter 9 bankruptcy. Okay, shit hit the fan. I mean, understand, that's under the Federal Protection Act. You watch 11 cities file bankruptcy on their debt and stay in business. You brought the pain home and filed bankruptcy on you and your family when one woo-hoo-hoo. That stops today. Apple files bankruptcy in 97, out of business. Bill Gates, richest guy on the planet. 94 billion, they said. It's not true. He wasn't the richest guy on the damn planet. Musk is not the richest guy on the planet. That's ridiculous. I can prove that's wrong too. You probably still think that George Washington was the first president. And it's not true. Hansen was. You don't know who Hansen is. You didn't look beyond the damn curtain, did you? He got indicted 4 times. Well, what did he do? He wrote a check from a line of credit because borrowed money is not taxable for $150 million. He even let them pay the bill. See, this is fun, understanding how it works. SSN, SS4. Now, this is where you got to man up and woman up. Shit is going to hit the fan again. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. It's just direct Google bankruptcy. When it hits the fan again, you got to decide, are you going to be SSN, you and your family be ducks like you've been, or SS4, corporation or division? Your choice is simple. Your ability to basically understand how to play, step number 10. So applications bother me because they all say more than 6, automatic denial. I don't like that. So the bottom line is very simple as we play the game. If you have a corporation, all right, we can basically get you a corporation. That's not a problem. All right, and what happens is very simple as we do this. So keep in mind as you get a corporation, okay, and if you have one right now, I can build a credit for that. If you want me to, I can make you the CFO. So we can get you the money that you need. If you don't have a corporation, all right, you might want to call 800-510-3338 and understand how to play. Get assigned a specialist. If you don't have one, I got several programs for you. Starter package for the beginners. Rebuild the credit, rapid rescore, articles free. Also says tax ID set up level 1. That way you go to class on a Wednesday and Saturday. Okay, I'll give you 5,000 of cash credit. Okay, simple. All right, you probably spent 3,000 for a corp and got diddly squat. So here for 90 days, I'm your coach and I'm doing the work for you. So this program here is for the beginners. And this is $999 what the average person wastes in a given month. Simple. And you're getting 5 times your money back. Ultimate goal. And then you get to go to Wednesday and Saturday class, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, live with me. And you get the book and CD for level 1 in setup. I like that. But again, that way you get to learn to play. All right, this one is the same package, but this comes with 10,000 of credit. Double the credit, double the price. $1,999. Simple. And that's how it works. From here, if you want to get serious and do the millionaire in the making, that's 25,000 of credit. And then 5 times of that, all right, because your investment is $4,995. So 5 grand, you're getting 25,000 and all the goodies and me. Simple. That's if you want, and daisy chain that to 100,000. So you got many ways to get into the program, all right, and you can work with a specialist to get into it too. So you got Zelle, bank transfer, wire deposit. As we play, the goal is getting everybody to level 1 in setup. So let's remember today, every Wednesday and Saturday, all right, no excuses. So now you get everything that I was looking for at 7 years old, all right. Not only you get the rules and the tools, the books and the CDs, you get me. So when you screw up, I can say this is what you need to do. Ultimate goal. Beat your doubt, run your race, and please get out of your own way, because a lot of times step number 11, you're the one holding yourself back. Getting past go. Raise rules. God's gift, mansions in the harbor. The RayReynoldsUniversity.com on the race boats and the yachts. Why not? Helicopters, Lamborghini, buildings, and I like corporate goodies. But again, it's up to you. See, I want your driver's license to be P.O. Box or mailing address. I'd like you to make sure you understand Ray's rules, protecting your privacy. Understanding, literally, step 12. Don't bring the pain home. Now, here's the problem. You have to change your procedure when you do things. The car you drive today, you went into the dealership. They sweated you for 5 hours. You lost $5,000, you got 9 inquiries. Ray's rules are simple. When they hand you the paper, sign it. Before you give it next to your signature, you write down as loud as 1 inquiry. You tell them this, you take a picture in front of them. You set this up, all right? That way you get 1 inquiry, step 13. Stop bringing the pain home. Ultimate goal, a car should be fleet price tax ID division. Write it down. You're not writing off your personal car in business. Forget that. It doesn't show up on personal reports. It's a corporate write-off. You become a CFO. Simple. Your car's registered to you today. You get in a bumpity bump, they're going to sue you. They're going to screw you, everything you got. You got 44 bloodsuckers on TV. You got billboards everywhere. In social media, you can't watch anything without they go, have you been in an accident? This is how you get money. If you do it my way, they get diddly squats. But again, that's going to be up to you. You have to protect you and your family. Step 14, our ultimate goal. So let's remember, planning the problem, don't bring the pain home, and follow the procedure. Property should be divisions. separate liability. Your paycheck should be a break even with your house payment. From there, corporations, and remember, it's Amazon's 10 billion to trillion. Bottom line is they don't pay tax. Why do you? Because you don't know how to play. There's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. It doesn't matter if he's arguing on the news today about buying Twitter or not and blah, blah, blah. He wasn't using his money. He was leveraging anyway. And he gets his massage on his private jet. Who cares? He's not the richest guy on the planet. He never has been. But he's one of the richest guys maybe in the United States. He's got a spaceship. The other guy's got a spaceship. The other guy's got a spaceship. So we have to learn to play. The IRS says you don't pay tax till you're profitable. Bezos and Musk, look online. They haven't ever paid state and federal tax. Why the hell would they want to? They're playing by the rules. So you got 800-536-3216. As you watch calls, they can call, you can text, you can ask a question now. Ultimate Goal. Live 6 days a week. So remember, I got specialty classes. Every Saturday, I have 7 classes minimum. I usually have 9. 2 are private ones. And what happens is very simple. All right, that's at 2:30 in the afternoon. Tomorrow's is Dun & Bradstreet, getting a Dun & Bradstreet for supply and vendor credit, which everybody needs to be in. From here, if you want to rebuild your credit yourself, I'll give you the book that was the #1 seller in the world for $499. And then I'll even put you in a workshop. I'll read it to you. We'll do the work together. Ultimate Goal. And then I'll pop you a $500 card. Simple. You reimburse yourself. If you want me to redo it for you, rebuild it and wrap it, rescore, it's $999. And then you get into classes and you're guaranteed a $750, $999, and I give you a $1,000 cash card to reimburse your whole expense while you have that 750 score. Take away excuses, because that's what people have. All right, step 15. Get assigned a specialist, 800-510-3338. So restarter package. Here I can rebuild your credit, wrap a rescore, 750 and above. Articles are free, also is tax ID set up in level 1. $5,000 card, all right, and you get it for $999, and you're stuck with me for 90 days. From there, what happens is the next one comes with the same package, all right, but the difference is the credit changes. So you got the class, you got the books, you got the CDs, you got me, and I'm doing the work for you anyway. No excuses anymore. From there, this one comes with 10,000. So you double the credit, you double the price. It's $1,999. Okay, so there you get that. Credit Hour, can I help you? If you Zelle money today, can you get in tomorrow's classes? Well, that's kind of the goal. Okay, so yes, get into tomorrow's classes. Do you have a specialist? Okay, good. All right, get a hold of your specialist, free. All right, Zelle the dollars. She'll get you a link here in the class, whatever you're getting into. That's all you got to do. Simple. You're stuck with me. You'll have fun. I guarantee it. Bye. All right. So here, 10,000 of credit, but then that's $1,999. Again, if you get serious and you want the millionaire in the making, that's where you get $25,000 of credit. But you're getting 5 times your investment back, because that's $5,000 package. So 25,000 back's better than being in Vegas. So your goal is simple: workshop Wednesday, Saturday, book and CD. And again, all you have to do is Zelle now, and you get the link. If not, talk to a specialist. It's simple. See, you got to run your life through a corporate in conjunction. That's what I tell you to do. But again, that's up to you. Our goal is to understand step 16. So let's think about this today as we play the game, and that's what our goal is, to become a certified CFO. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. It's simple. You pay tax on your paycheck called taxable income, and you get the leftover. With your leftover currently, you pay the payment, gas, registration, insurance. I think that's called silly and dumb. You should yell no, and you should be driving a company car like I do. That would be the goal, okay? So, but then that's step 17. Our goal is to play. Now let's look here on the SS4 form where it says banking and credit purposes. Banking and credit purposes. So that means you throw out the interest rate in the credit card. IRS says so. From there, you can take step 18. You can download an SS4 form, irs.gov, and quit being a duck and learn to be a CFO. Ultimate goal. So if we look at the IRS and we look at the United States of America Incorporated, And they bankrupted 11 cities and got rid of the debt, stayed in business. They created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy in the Federal Protection Act, public record. You got to learn to play, because we the people. It's your constitutional right. When Nixon took the gold standard out, the next day, every woman who delivered a baby at the hospital is mandated to get an SSN form for the baby. Baby's not getting a job. They're bonding the baby up to 35 million, and they're printing more money. It's called a head count. So let's understand, mama can't go out of the hospital with the baby in the stroller, in the car seat to go home unless she signs the SSN form, the ultimate goal. So procedures are simple. When you buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. See, if your house is not in a trust today, somebody sues you, they screw you. If you die, you're stuck into probate, and your family got diddly squat. When you fix up a property, you hire that contractor that hires a subcontractor outside Home Depot. Good workers. But when they slip and fall and they sue you and screw you everything you got, if you would have planned the problem my way, they would have got diddly squat. Why not? I'd tell you to look up an irrevocable trust, but do what you want. That's step number 19. Ultimate goal. Now, I get a lot of people wanting to play peekaboo with the IRS, making a mess. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't want to pay tax, right? Yeah, knock off the crap. This is the United States of America Incorporated. So corporations pay tax when they make a profit. So if you screwed up, go irs.gov, download a form called 656 of 433A and B, do an offer and compromise. You're entitled to your free money too. All right, that's step number 20. Ultimate goal, becoming a CFO. So if we want to buy things at wholesale price, that's what divisions are for too. You fix up a property, you get wholesale price up to 70%. Escrow closes, pays off the debt. Next thing from there, you got up to 200,000 left over. This is the problem with people. This is the problem I guarantee all of you have done. You got a little bit of money. Instead of knowing how to leverage it into reference by 3 by 5, you pissed it away. You thought you were broke. And that sucks. I'm sorry, that's called stupidity. Nobody should ever piss away money. Raise rules, you leverage the money, and you basically borrow money. It's not taxable. You set up your line of defense. I started this at 9.5. What have you been doing? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Blackjack. It's simple. My office, One Technology Drive for Irvine Spectrum at the time I was in the coma, 22,000 square feet, 2 locations in Arizona, 1 in Utah, up to $1 million a day, helping people just like you. Very simple. All right, what do I want you to do next year? Get some checkbook money. Checkbook money up to 5.4 million. But right now, I want you to focus on your corporation 3 divisions. When you set up divisions, you got to get tax IDs and set up the credit reports. That's what I do for people all the time. As an affiliate, I'm allowed to. You're not going to have a chance. When you try to get credit for your divisions, it's not going to work. They leverage money. Borrow money is not taxable. Maybe you want to learn to play and not bring the pain home again and be a CFO. Your goal is simple. If you have a corporation and you paid $1,000+ it's kind of dumb. They're all free in all 50 states. It's very simple. So let's understand something. When they sue the corp, they sue you. If you set up the line of defense like the banks and grocery stores and cities do, you can learn to disconnect, isolate, and incorporate. I invented for you. Don't bring the pain home. Tax ID division. All right, you have the ability to listen and learn. Let's follow through. Let's get the American dream as we want to. Step 22. Our goal is simple. Now, ask yourself a question. What are you willing to lose? Come on, you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old. You've had your ass kicked so many times. It's okay. You brought the pain home. All right, you got a choice. You can basically let me rebuild you, or you can sit there and stay going, and that's all you get to do. You have a choice. You want to hurt the family anymore? I'd hope not. Corporations sue, they sue you. Divisions are cheap. We play chess, we both going to lose some pieces on both sides, but at the end of the day, we both want checkmate. That's the goal. We have the ability, step 23, to win. So if you give me referrals, you get 10%, or I build you more. Now, I love this card. It's one of my favorite, not the favorite. But again, I drive company cars. I got the key. Boom, boom. Why don't you? Why don't you? I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. I got used, abused, a kid eating of a friggin' trash can. I got no mommy and daddy like most of you. All right. I got to survive. I got to get out of hell. So I got to figure it out because all the grown-ups at the time were stupid. A lot of them are still stupid today. So you remember, think and be the impossible. I've done it all my life. It's about time you do the same thing using Ray's rules. I can make every one of you a millionaire corporation, corp in 3 divisions. But you got to follow the rules and pay attention. You got to be the CFO. The only thing stopping your goal is you. You're the worst enemy. Simple. That's what happens. If you don't have the Millionaires Founders Kit, today it's $9.99. 12 books and CDs. You can Zelle, wire, blah, blah, whatever you need to do. Or talk to a specialist. My goal is to get people in level 1 in setup Wednesday and Saturday. Live. Ultimate goal. I love that. In getting them the book and CD they want. So never have joint credit. That's called silly and dumb. Buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. And a corporation is just a damn piece of paper that's free anyway. Pay a filing fee. I'm sorry, you all pay thousands for a piece of paper. You killed money. But again, divisions are for real estate, franchise, current business. And you better set up the line of defense using Ray's rules. Why? Because I invented it. So you can use that bonus cash credit in finance and write it all off. Step 24, ultimate goes up to you. Second quarter's ended, third quarter's began. See, if I would have asked you how many days are left, you'd have to go figure it out. You should have known it. You don't know your damn numbers. That's why you're not going to get where you want to go. You have 163 days to get corps and divisions and pieces together and get your act together. So 2023, you get checkbook money. You do not control time, neither do I, but you control what you're going to do today. 800-510-3338. Be assigned a specialist. You want to rebuild it yourself? I'll sell you the credit repair rebuilding book for $4.99. You do it yourself. I'll even put you in a workshop and teach you how to play the game. So the reality is very simple. I'll even get you a $500 card to reimburse yourself. If I rebuild it for you, rapid score, it's $9.99. I guarantee you $750 and I get you a $1,000 card. Simple. I like simple. It's called the KISS method. You want the starter package? All right, rebuild the credit, rapid score, $750, articles free, also tax ID, set up level 1. $5,000 card back to you. $5,000. You're going to get a corporate card for $5,000. Maybe a little on your personal because we have to. But again, as we do this, understand, $999, what the average person wastes in a given month. I'm rebuilding your life, and I'm your coach. And you're in the workshops twice a week if you want to be. Book and CD. No excuses. If you want $10,000, double the credit, double the money. $1,999. Get the same goodies. It's up to you. If you want to get real serious, the man in the making. That's the one you get to $25,000. You should daisy chain to $100,000. But again, that's $5,000. And you get the workshops and the books and the CDs, and you're still stuck with me while I do the work for you. That's the goal as you play the game. So understand something, Zelle, bank, wire, transfer, deposit. So my rules are simple. My book called Setting the Tone. I have 36 books ready to go when I find my new publisher. Okay, very simple. Setting the tone is important to me. I have rules how to get into the car. I have rules that my wife and my children, all 6 of them, have to send me a license plate before they get in the car. I don't care if it's their friend, their grandmother, I don't care who it is. I want that license plate or you're not going anywhere, period. How to get into the car, what's the procedure, what's the rules and the tools. You see, everything I do is rules because I like getting to billionaire, okay? So it's simple. Your excuse is you're not organized, half of you are lazy, you're not crazy enough to go get it. You could be the corporate millionaire, you should have been a long time ago. If the banks and grocery stores in the cities can bankrupt in your face and stay in business and get a tax credit, why didn't you ask the question, why can't you? Again, right? Don't bring the pain home. Certified CFO, we program you to millionaire. The only thing holding you back, sorry, it's you. This information is a gift from God. He brought me back from a coma to help you. Your choice is simple. All right, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to rebuild you if you allow me to. But that's up to you. The ultimate goal, you got 163 days left. And if you don't get done something right away, it's not going to happen. And that's on you. We stay safe. We stay strong. The world's getting crazier every day. All right. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. Ultimate goal. So step 40 is very simple. All right. There's no step 40 here. Pay attention. So again, step 25 is you call 800-510-3338. You talk to a specialist, or you get one assigned, or you have one. You follow the program to get to the $1 million dream. The only one holding you back will be you. And that's no fun when it holds you back. So what we do is very simple. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Ultimate goal. At the end of the day, God loves us all. Never forget that. Don't bring the pain home.